Making headlines from the world of entertainment this morning, actor Shia LaBeouf has been arrested following a disturbance at a Broadway show in New York City last night.
He was quite a mess. He had a torn shirt. He had a cigarette.
A spokesperson for the Broadway show Cabaret says LaBeouf was disruptive during Act 1. The former star of the Transformers movies was escorted out of the theater at intermission and arrested. Let's bring in etalk's Lainey Lui. Good to see you. First of all, Lainey, Shia LaBeouf arrested. What's going on with him?
Well, he's been exhibiting erratic behavior for some time now. You'll recall earlier this year he showed up at the Berlin Film Festival with a paper bag on his head saying, "I'm not famous." He wants to exit Hollywood. So it's in line with a pattern of behavior that he's been showing for about over a year now. So last night, as you mentioned, he was at the performance of Cabaret. He was smoking in the theater. He was belligerent with other patrons. The police came and took him away in handcuffs. We're now hearing reports that when he was at the police station, he was also quite aggressive with police, verbally abusing them to the point where they had to muzzle him. So we haven't heard yet, and it's still early, from his publicist or any of his people, but definitely his erratic behavior seems to be escalating, but it didn't come out of nowhere. We've seen signs of this for quite some time.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You have to wonder if this is bad behavior to get attention or based on something completely different.
That is the question, and a lot of people, because he's an adult now, they forget that Shia LaBeouf was a child star, had a rough ride with his parents too, was earning big Hollywood money when he was very young, and we see it all the time, don't we? How this fame, and this industry can corrupt and mess up young people, and he seems to be the latest one.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, another one who kind of went through a strange phase. Anyway, let's go on to a big shakeup at The View.
A big shakeup at The View. So we already know that Barbara Walters retired, and then yesterday came word that Sherri Shepherd will not be returning, and neither will Jenny McCarthy. So that leaves only one person left on the panel. That's Whoopi Goldberg, and this follows a pretty tumultuous season. A lot of people didn't feel like the chemistry was there. They didn't take to Jenny McCarthy reportedly, and it seems like they want to just hit the reset button and just build a new cast around Whoopi Goldberg, and they're considering men. We are hearing reports that some of the people who they're considering could be Jesse Palmer and also Ross Matthews. So we'll see if The View really sort of does a huge overhaul and then trailblazes once again, perhaps with some men on the panel.
Yeah, okay, that should be really interesting. All right, etalk's Lainey Lui, thank you so much for this. Good to see you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
You too.